this video, we will be learning the last method of solving quadratic equation, that is the formula method. As in when we hear this term formula, all of us have a big smile on our faces. No wonder why. Because we just have to substitute the value of the variables in the formula and get the answer. However, have you ever wondered how to derive these formulae? Not really. So let's learn to derive the formula for solving the quadratic equation and eventually solve a problem based on it. Now, to derive the formula, we'll first make use of the general form of the quadratic equation. Also, to derive this formula, we'll need to know the completing the square method. If you don't know this method, please go on to the channel and I have already created a video related to it. I'll also provide the link in the description box. So if you don't want to visit the channel, you can directly click on that link and learn the completing the square method. Let's begin with the derivation. So it's ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. The very first step was to transpose the constant term onto the other side. That is, we have to get this equation in the form of ax square plus bx equals to minus c. So this becomes ax square plus bx equals to minus c. Now make the coefficient of x square 1. So to make the coefficient of x square 1, I'll have to divide this whole equation by a. Right? So this becomes ax square upon a plus bx upon a equals to minus c upon a. Now a and a goes off. I'm left with the equation x square plus b by a times of x is equals to minus c by a. Now in the next step, I'm going to add the term b by 2a the whole square on both sides. So first let me just write the equation, the previous equation. The equation was x square plus b by a times of x equals to minus c by a. So now on both the sides, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add the term b by 2a the whole square. So now this equation will look like x square plus b by a times of x plus b by 2a the whole square. This will be equal to minus c by a plus b by 2a the whole square. Agreed? Now I'm going to modify the middle term of the left hand side, which is b by a times of x. So what am I going to do is I'm going to just write this as 2 into b by 2a into x plus b by 2a the whole square. This will be equal to, over here I'll just write minus c by a plus this will become b square upon 4a square. Now if you have a look at the left hand side, what does that form? It becomes a square plus 2ab plus b square. So now I'm going to write the left hand side as x plus b by 2a the whole square, which is a plus b the whole square. This will be equal to, over here I want 4a square in the denominator. So for that 1a is already there. So I'll multiply by 4a with numerator and denominator. So this becomes minus c by a into 4a plus b square upon 4a square. Moving ahead, let's simplify this. X plus b by 2a the whole square. This is equal to minus 4ac by 4a square plus b square upon 4a square. Because the denominators are same, so I can just club the numerators as well. So this becomes x plus b by 2a the whole square is equals to, I'll just write it in a bit modified form. B square minus 4ac whole upon 4a square. Now the easiest way to remove the square is to take roots on both sides. So I'll just do that. So when I take root of this thing, when I take root on the left hand side, so root and square goes off. I'll only be left with x plus b by 2a on the left hand side. Now I'll have to take the root of numerator and denominator, or I can just take the common root and then separate the roots of numerator and the denominator. So this becomes b square minus 4ac, root of b square minus 4ac, this whole upon under root of 4a square, under root of 4a square. Now this becomes x plus b by 2a, which will be equal to b square minus 4ac, and b square minus 4ac will be inside the root, and root of in the denominator, root of 4a square will become equal to 2a. Now over here, as we know, when we take the root, when we remove the root, we get those roots as plus minus. So it will be plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now the last step, I have to just transpose this on the other side. So this becomes x is equals to minus b by 2a plus minus root of b square minus 4ac this whole upon 2a. We are almost done, and lastly I'll write this as minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac this whole thing upon 2a. And this is your formula for solving the quadratic equation. As we are done with the derivation, now we'll move ahead with the example. So it's x square minus 4x minus 5 equals to 0. I'm directly going to make use of the formula. Let me just divide this page first. And now I'm going to compare it with the general form of the quadratic equation. So this becomes a is equals to 1. Value of b becomes equals to minus 4. And value of c becomes equals to minus 5. Now let's make use of the formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac. This whole thing is divided by 2a. Remember one thing, don't forget the 2a in the denominator, because at times we do that. So value of b is minus 4. So it's minus of minus 4, so it becomes plus 4. Plus minus, it will be under root of b square. So again, it becomes 16 because b square, which is minus 4's square, which becomes 16, minus 4 into a into c. So it will be 4 into a, which is 1, into c, which is minus 5. So 5 4s are 20, minus 20. So this minus and this minus becomes plus, so it will be plus 20. This whole thing will be divided by 2 into a, which is 2 into 1, which is 2. Let's simplify this. So this becomes plus 4 plus minus under root of 36 whole divided by 2. As we know, for a quadratic equation, we get two roots. So it will be equal to x equals to 4 plus root 36 is 6 upon 2, or it will be 4 minus 6 upon 2. So as we know, 4 plus 6 gives me 10. So 10 divided by 2, or 4 minus 6 gives me minus 2, which is minus 2 divided by 2. So x will be equal to 2 1s are and 2 5s are 10. So x is equals to 5, or 2 1s are and 2 minus 1s are minus. So x is equals to minus 1. See you in the next video. Hope you like this video.